Hi guys, thanks for stopping by. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about building a capsule wardrobe. And I made some notes here, so you're going to see me looking down every now and again. Just before I jump into it, I just want to say that I am no expert at this. I actually just stumbled upon the concept of having a capsule wardrobe, and I have started to build one for myself. So I just figured that it will be great information to put out there, um, and show you guys how I'm actually building my capsule wardrobe. I found a lot of great information on this blog called Into Mind, and I will link it down below for you guys to check it out. That blog has been really helpful, and I just want to share some of the information that I found there with you guys, and that is basically what I used to build my capsule wardrobe. Of course, I tweaked it here and there and did my own thing, but all in all, I used the methods described on that blog to build my capsule wardrobe. So the first thing I want to address is what exactly is a capsule wardrobe. And I think for a lot of ladies, we feel like we never have anything to wear, although we have a closet full of clothes and we go shopping regularly. We just never feel like we have anything to wear. And one of the definitions that I found for a capsule wardrobe that's really actually very perfect, it's basically a minimalist approach to dressing, made up of a small selection of key pieces that can be mixed and matched easily to give you countless outfit options for any occasion. Lots of the times when we feel like we have nothing to wear, it's because we have a lot of clothes but they don't match well together. So we go out and we buy just random pieces of clothing, and we really don't think about how useful it would be and how it would complement the other pieces that we have in our wardrobe. So when you're building a capsule wardrobe, you really just want to have some key pieces that really mix and match well together, that are well suited and they complement each other, so that you can get a lot of use out of them. The first step of building a capsule wardrobe, and the approach that I use is the uniform approach. There are many different approaches you can use to create your capsule wardrobe, and you will find them outlined in the blog that I link below, Into Mind. Um, so the approach that I use is the uniform approach, and this is basically just selecting uniforms for different occasions or different places you go, and using that uniform to be the foundation of your wardrobe. So I did a uniform for 3 different places. I did for work, church, and going out. And how you select what your uniform is going to be for each place. Basically, a uniform is going to be like the perfect outfit that you would think about when you think of going to a particular place. So when you think of going to church, what is the perfect outfit that jumps into your mind? Or when you think about going to work, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Is it a close-fitting dress and a blazer, or a skirt and a blazer and a shirt? You know, whatever it is, that is what your outfit going to be. So first, I'm going to show you what my uniforms were for the 3 particular places that I picked out. And again, this is just when I think about going to these places, this is the favorite thing that I would wear. Okay, so now that you've identified your uniforms, what you want to do is break them down into components and list the components that make up each outfit. Make a list of each item that makes up your uniform. So for me, it was blazers, straight skirts, loose fitting shirts. So the next step is adding quantities to the components or categories that you listed before. So in order to do this, you're going to look at your uniforms and the places that you created uniforms for, and you're going to think about how often you go to these places or how often you're going to wear these items. So for me, I need to have a lot more work items than I do church items because I go to work 5 days a week and I go to church once a week. So when you're doing your quantities, you're going to want to put more of the items that you use regularly. Ideally, the total number of items that should be in your capsule wardrobe should be around 30 to 35. I have a little more items in my capsule wardrobe, but that's fine. You don't need to limit yourself to a particular number. You just want to ensure that you're not going too crazy, because the point is really to have a core wardrobe, to just build the foundation of your wardrobe. And again, this is not going to be all of the clothes in your wardrobe. Your capsule wardrobe is just basically the foundation. It doesn't mean that you can't buy random things every now and again, but at least you will have a core wardrobe to work with. Also, you want to look at items that may appear more than once on your in your uniforms. So if you have tank tops to go out and you also have tank tops to go to church, then you would need more tank tops in your wardrobe. So you look to see if there are any specific items that appear more than once in your uniforms. And those items you want to give more quantity to. Now that you have your items and the quantities, you want to add color. And this is really important. Color is really, really important in having a cohesive wardrobe with things that will match well. So how I came up with the colors that I wanted to use in my wardrobe is by doing a mood board. And that is basically by going on like Pinterest, and I pulled out all of the pictures that caught my eye. This is also what was recommended in Into Mind blog. So I just pulled out all of the pictures that caught my eye, and actually you will see a pattern arising. So I looked through clothes, I looked through nature and stuff like that, and I found the colors that I was drawn to. And then I also did a color analysis on myself and to determine what category my skin tone would fall into. A lot of people don't really prescribe to this, but I think it was useful for me. Yes, I'm actually a deep autumn. So I'm going to link below a really good site that you can figure out what category your skin tone falls into and what colors would be best suited to your skin tone. So another important aspect of adding color to your wardrobe is choosing what colors are your neutrals, your main colors, and your accent colors. Your neutrals are basically the colors that bring your wardrobe together, and they allow for maximum versatility. And it should actually go with all the other colors in your color palette. So you want to try to have at least one neutral color in each item category. Okay, so then you have your accent colors, and these really should make up 25% of your wardrobe. Try to assign your accent colors to those items in the list that have the higher quantities. After you've assigned your neutrals and your accent colors, everything else you want to fill in with your main colors. And your main colors are basically colors that you love and that you wear a lot of, and you don't mind filling up your wardrobe with these colors because they go so well with your skin tone. Now, after you've made your list and assigned your quantities and assigned your colors to each item category, you want to just focus on some details now and choose some details in clothing that you really like. And here's where my mood board came in most useful, because I just looked at pictures that I was drawn to, and then after I picked out all of the pictures that I liked, I looked at them and I saw certain trends. So here you want to add details like type of material, patterns, and accents and stuff like that. So for me, a lot of it was like lace. I love lace. I love exposed zippers. I love tribal print, um, flowy materials. I really don't like things that are too tight or stiff. So at this point, you've basically done all the work already, and now you just want to look through Pinterest and find some inspiration and make a note of all of the different details in clothing that's really catching your eye and that really jumps out at you. So this is basically how you come up with outline for your capsule wardrobe. So you've basically here just listed all of the items you would want in your wardrobe because you chose the uniforms. You decided that these are the things that I would love to wear to go to these places. So this is what you focused your wardrobe on. You broke them down into categories of items. You added quantities, you added color, you added details. So now you have basically a skeleton of what your perfect wardrobe would look like. Stay tuned. I have a lot of great videos on how I build my capsule wardrobe coming up, and I'm hoping that it helps some of you guys out there because I know a lot of us have that problem of having nothing to wear. And since I've started this, I haven't even completed my capsule wardrobe as yet, but I have been getting tons and tons of compliments on how I dress and how I'm looking and the items of clothing that I'm wearing. And I'm finally feeling like I'm comfortable with the clothes that I have and that I have a lot of options and I'm not feeling boxed in or limited anymore. So I hope this was helpful to you guys, and just stay tuned for more great videos on building a capsule wardrobe. Bye.